Hey guys, so today I'm coming at you with another Sephora video. As promised, this one is all about the VIB sale, which is going on this weekend, the 13th through the 16th. I'll put the code and everything below. Thankfully, I'm really happy that they're doing this as well for, you know, not only the Rouge members, but the VIB members too, which they pretty much do every year. But it's just the perfect time of year, I think, that Sephora doing these sales in November is just so nice for us because you can save on Christmas gifts. And buying gifts at Sephora is not only really fun, but it's just easy. Like, you can organize by price, by whatever, by anybody. And as promised, I wanted to share what I picked up from the sale too. I told you guys that, you know, in that last video I shared with you my wish list because I was sharing that video before the sale actually started. I wanted to give you guys the info as well. So I'm gonna share with you what I picked up, but I'm also gonna share with you guys some good gift ideas. I used the sale, as I think you should too, as an excuse to save on gifts and get a jump start on my Christmas shopping. You can really get, like, you know, larger items for someone, or a really nice perfume, or, you know, a nicer like skin tool like a Clarisonic, or a hair tool like a, you know, a nice flat iron, or a nice, you know, hair dryer, something that someone would really love. I've still been loving my Buttercup dryer. But if you are buying for a group of friends, if you're buying for family and you're wanting to just add a few more little fun things for your mom, your grandma, your sisters, your dad, your husband, anybody, you can find the best things. So I'm gonna share with you guys some of my tips when I shop for gifts because I think I've got some good ones. And of course the sale as well. And I'll put all the info below. I'll put the code, the link, and everything. I think I want to share the gifts first and kind of go into that, and I'm not going, like, I went crazy. I bought gifts for everybody, like, that I still needed to shop for on my list, and gifts to fill in to other presents, you know, so that I just had something for everyone and everything was all taken care of. But again, I also shopped for myself. I bought a few things that I mentioned in that wish list video, and I think I'll share those last just quickly. Because I really wanted to share with you guys some of these gifts because I think that this will be helpful. Very best tip. Like I said, you can sort by price, you can do all that. If you're, you know, someone that's buying for a group of friends, whether it be like at school or a group of friends at work or wherever, or you just need some little stocking stuffers or some little fun things to add in with your family gift or friend gift, whatever, for your daughters, sons, whoever, you can search on the site and type in, you know, you can go to the tabs and, like I said, search by price and everything, but you can search ornaments. And they have these little gifts called ornaments, and they are very inexpensive. I believe most of them are around $10. And, you know, whether it's a perfume, whether it's a small beauty product, whether it is something like this. This is the Philosophy Snow Angel, which you guys know if you've watched me for a while, this is my favorite. Oh, I broke the little seal, but who I'm giving this to is not gonna mind, I'm sure. I'm just gonna show you. But see, you get a pretty, I mean, it's not super tiny, it's a nice size little gift. It comes in a little thing. And they've got them kind of like set up like little ornaments. I know the Elizabeth and James white and black have little roller balls and ornaments, and I believe they are either $12 or $18, I'm not sure. I'll link to all those below, but honestly, you can knock out so many people with these, and they're awesome. Like, I know anyone would be happy to get this. Like, they're just great little items. So, great little items to throw in. Ornaments is what they call them. However, they've also got like bigger gifts, and one of my favorite brands is L'Occitane. I've fallen in love with all their almond stuff this year, and I was just blown away. This little thing came out a little tacky off the top. I was blown away by the selection of gifts that they had this year by L'Occitane. So this is probably the favorite thing that I ordered. I wish I would have gotten several more of them now. I want to take it out, but I don't want to break the seal. But again, who I'm giving this to may not mind that I do. It's not like I'll put it back. It is an actual pretty ornament. It's $14, okay? So really awesome. It's so beautiful. So this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? They've got it wrapped so nice in there. I don't want to really mess it up because, again, this is like a nice gift that I'm giving to someone, and, you know, I don't want to mess it up. But I'll show you what's inside. It smelled good when I opened it. So you get the hand cream, the milk extra gentle soap, the Ultra Shea Butter Shower Cream, Ultra Rich Shower Cream, and the Ultra Rich Body Lotion. And the scent of these is very unisex, so good for a woman or a man. I love that gift. I think that one is really cool. And then here's a little picture of the items. So that one was $14. This one was a little bit more expensive. This one was $36. You can take these little stickers off because who wants a price sticker on their gift? I'm not into that. This one is in a little, it looks like a little gift, and I hate to open it and show you everything that's in it. It's like wrapped so nice. This one is more of the almond stuff that I really like. So you get the Almond Shower Gel Oil, which I love. You get the Shea Cleansing Oil, the Immortelle Precious Cream, the Almond Supple Skin Oil, the Shea Butter Hand Cream, and the Cherry Blossom Hand Cream. So this is a really, the sizes in this one's a little bigger than in that one. And of course you get more products. So you could probably get about double the amount of products in this one as you do this, which is why it's more expensive. It's just, they're just beautiful. I'm excited about gifting both of those. I love the holiday season. I love Christmas. I love the makeup eraser I told you guys about. What a fun little thing to put in a stocking if you've got teenage daughters that are just starting to wear makeup, friends, whatever. This is something I think everybody would like because it's not an actual product that people can be picky about. Some people don't want certain ingredients. Some people you think, oh, they might. This is a cloth that just removes makeup, and I have a video where I demo it and everything, but I love mine, and I know that it's in a cute little eraser shaped pack. I mean, it's a cutesy little gift, but it's also a really nice gift. So I think these are excellent gift ideas. Of course, they always do the cologne perfume set where you get tons of samples. And then within the gift, there's a gift card so that the recipient can take the card and get whatever they want. And I know I've given those in the past. I didn't purchase any of those this year. I did purchase some actual fragrances for certain people, like big ones. Again, I don't want to show those because those are more like surprise type things that I don't want anybody to see. A few more things that are my favorites I shared with you guys in the last video. Again, watch that one because everything I recommended you can kind of carry right on over to this one as well. The Too Faced little Paris kits that are out right now. This is the Grand Chateau one. It comes with 3 palettes. They look like little doll houses. They're freaking adorable. You see? I mean, they're just really cute. And then within these, it's different light. I'll just kind of show you one so you get the idea. Eyeshadows, blush, or bronzer. It's just, they're nice little gifts, and then you get a Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so it's got the good makeup factor, but then it's also got the little cutesy factor that I think a lot of people would really like. But this kit I did not show in my last video. I really liked this one as well. It comes in a box like this, and this one is the Grand Palace. And this one is, again, I always say that the packaging is very like lingerie-esque, you know? Looks like little desserts, but beautiful. This is the actual packaging. And I've had these sitting out in my room in here, which I'm gonna do a new tour of soon because I've totally changed up my setup and I'm loving this room. So anyways, take the top off. And these I can only describe as like dollhouses for your makeup. Like, I can't even tell you. I don't know what girl like would not like that. I just think these are so freaking precious. And it just, I've been to Paris and it's just like such a magical place, and it just is fun. It just reminded me of a lot, I don't know, anything Paris I love. I love how it has a little Sephora bag. The Sephora in Paris is like the coolest place of all time. On Champs-Élysées. You can't pronounce anything French, just FYI. But you get all these cute little things. You get the Melted Peony lipstick, which is what I'm wearing today. And they're generous, like very generous. Like this is the Shadow Insurance, the Peony lipstick, the Too Faced Shadow Insurance primer. And then the palette is right here. And that's what I'm wearing today. I've been kind of playing around with this one, and I really like this palette. The colors I really love because there's a good mix, and I think that palettes now, there's so many that are out right now that have just gotten it right, and this one is one of them with the good highlight shades. It's not just like one frosted shade. Like, you've got that, but you've also got some really matte shades that you can even use this white like right here, like as an actual face highlighter. But it's got like some really glittery, pretty shades, but then it's also got some natural shades to add with them. A Sun Bunny bronzer, a flush highlighter, Skyline and Stardust blushes, and that's what I'm wearing today. So I used this whole palette today. I think that the colors are a good mix of natural and fun, and I think pretty much anyone would love this. So again, I've been keeping this out sitting like that because I think it's just freaking precious. It kind of looks pretty in this room. And it's like a legit dollhouse for your makeup, like I said. It's just kind of fun. That's a good idea. You should do more of these because I'm a sucker and I love it. They're so fun. They're kind of conversation pieces and they're very Christmassy. It's kind of like a toy for adults. You know what I mean? It's kind of dollhousey. Again, fragrance. It's something that's expensive. I said this in the last video as well, but you know, a lot of people do get fragrances as gifts for people, and save while you can. So if there's something you know that someone likes, cologne, perfume, or something for someone on your list, it's a good time to get it because you do save that 20%. Okay, so what was on my wish list from the last video? And I'm gonna mention this first because this would also make an excellent, excellent gift. Where is the box? I guess the box doesn't really matter, but this is the actual product, and it's the Laura Mercier Blush and Glow Radiant Face Trio. And I did mention really wanting this. I showed it to you, it was in that catalog. You guys know that I'm obsessed with this product, which is the Matte Radiance Highlight. I use this pretty much every day. It's just perfect. It's very glowy and beautiful. It's got a sheen to it. It's got a glow, but it's not a chunky shimmer. It's not a frost. It is so beautiful. You can dust it on like in different areas of your face if you look powdery, or if you're wearing a foundation that has maybe a ton of coverage that looks a little fake, and it gives you like a natural finish. I have had my large one, which is about that big, I'll show you it, for maybe like a year now, a little over a year. And I, like I said, use it every day. I sometimes really go in at it, you know, and get a ton of it to really pile up, and I barely made a dent. So the sizes of these don't concern me at all. I think someone would have this for a very long time, even if you use it daily. It's just so sleek looking. It's a little, mine looks a little dirty because I've been using it, but it's a very well made, like it just feels sleek. It feels like a really nice makeup product. This would be perfect for gifting to someone that may not be super into makeup because the colors are natural, or then someone like me, or someone that, you know, that just loves it and is really into that kind of stuff. I think anyone would appreciate this, but it's not a super young or super old looking palette. I think anyone would appreciate it. It looks really sophisticated. I really wanted it because of course I love this shade, but I wanted to try these two products as well, and I like the idea of having them all together. So this bronze, I was afraid that the bronze that was kind of in this little range was gonna be shimmery, or kind of like that, not shimmery, but too glowy of a bronzer. It's glowy, but it doesn't have that sheen to it. Do you know what I mean? It's not the same as this, yet it's the same in that it's very glowy and natural. I've used this every day since I got it, except for today. I think I've used it maybe 3 times, and I've really, really enjoyed it. So this is really nice, and it is the Bronze 03. This one is the Highlight 01, and then this is the Blush in Ritual, and it is a bronzy, pink, swirly beautifulness. This is really nice. It's really nice paired, so you can use this bronzer, you know, as a light wash of a contour. You can use it all over your cheeks, whatever. But then you can also pair this on top of it, or alternatively, you don't have to use any of this. You could just use this and it's fine. So the actual, when you swirl it, it's very bronze, but it's just very natural looking on your cheeks. So I love this. Again, it's very sophisticated looking. I think anyone on your list would enjoy this. A very good purchase for yourself or for someone else. So very, very good stuff. Okay, so moving on, other things that I purchased for myself. Let me grab this lipstick because this kind of ties in with this because there is an actual kit out. I'll explain. So I purchased this separately. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Outlaw, and I have been wanting to try these, although I have not really jumped on the whole like liquid lipstick trend. That's, you know, I like certain ones that I have, but I haven't been super majorly into them because you guys know this is out of the ordinary for me. I know you saw me show this and you're like, what, you bought a red lipstick? I did, and I actually really love it, and I think what it is for me is it's all about the formula. Like, to me, red lips and really bright lips, or they just scream high maintenance. They scream, I'm gonna get that all over my child. Like, I just don't wanna deal with it. After I got this and tried it, I filled up my cart with like all the other colors that I wanted, and then I was like, Tiffany, you need to just take a step back because you're about to go crazy here. These are buzzed about. I know that, you know, I'm probably like really late on the little bandwagon here, but I don't even care. They're freaking amazing. Okay, so Outlaw. It's a really beautiful red that when you look at it, it looks kind of like a bluey red, but on me, I don't know. It's just a beautiful, it is a little bit, it's just beautiful. Okay, it's pretty. That's all I can say. I do have some holiday tutorials coming up, and I will, I'll use this for one of them. That's how much I like it. What makes this unique is that when you use it, I find that with a lot of these, like, you don't need a lip liner, honestly. Like, you can just kind of put it on, whatever. It sets. I can kiss all over my child. I can eat. We went to, I literally like took this on a trial run. Like, we ate tacos, we ate chips and salsa. Like, it didn't go anywhere, and I was really surprised by that because I'm the most skeptical person when it comes to most makeup anyways, but extremely skeptical and picky with lipstick, especially long wearing formulas. It's unlike anything I've ever tried. It sets, it dries to the point where it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. Like, I wouldn't even know unless if I looked in the mirror. I could, like I said, kiss my child. I can kiss my husband. It's not going anywhere. I can eat and it doesn't get all over my food. The most amazing thing is that it does not dry out your lips. Like I said, it doesn't feel dry. You don't feel the need to apply a gloss over it or something to make it feel comfortable like a lot of long wear lipstick formulas. It's amazing, and it doesn't look chalky either. It doesn't dry to this like matte chalky finish. It doesn't look shiny or anything. It just looks natural. So super impressed with this, and I will do a tutorial on this. But the cool thing is that they do have a set, and I didn't notice this until after I bought this. I probably wouldn't have bought the set anyways because I already own the lipstick in Noble, which is one of my very favorite nudes. It's the Studded Kiss by Kat Von D. Love this and really want to get more of these, but I'm trying not to go crazy like I said. But these two come in a kit together, and I think it's called the Lip Vixen set, and I don't think they have any other colors in that. I think it's just these. So these must be like two really popular shades, but I'll use these in a holiday tutorial that I have coming up that I'm really excited about. So can't wait to do that. But you know, these are nice, and the shade range is insane. Like, they have very natural colors, rosy colors, like your lip type of colors, like mauve colors, but then they also have really bright reds, and they go all the way up to blue and black and lavender. So a little bit of something for everyone, and would be really, I think, a nice gift too. Gosh, these would be so great for school or work in the more natural colors. I really can't wait to get more of those. If you guys remember, a few months ago, I bought the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser, and it is the one that says Daily Exfoliation and Clarifying Treatment. So it's like, the idea is like it's gentle enough to use every day, but it's really nourishing. It's got like some fruit enzymes in it, but the actual, which kind of helps with the exfoliation as well. But it's also got like the physical grittiness. But the actual like formula that like I said, it's very creamy, it's very nourishing, like you can use it every day and it's not gonna do anything. But when I used this, I blew through mine. Like, I used it and loved it. I blew through mine, and during that time, my skin was in really good shape. And it still is. I feel like my skin's doing really well lately. It is prone to breaking out. But you know, I also need things that are really nourishing, and I feel like my skin is better when I use things like that too. So I splurged and got the Big Mama, which these are expensive, and again, like, use the sale as an excuse, you know, use it as a justification to pick up some of the more expensive things that you may not always buy for yourself. You know, it's a good deal to save 20% when something's a bit more expensive. But this brand's really cool. This is the only product that I've tried from this brand, but it's 100% natural and non-toxic. My friend Vanessa turned me onto this, and I think she bought the big one the day that I bought the small one, because she had tried it already, and she was like, girl, you've got to try this. So I'm not the ingredient police, you know, I like to use things that have good ingredients, but I think that's something everyone can appreciate, that the ingredients are so good in this, and the whole line is really natural, like truly natural, and I think this product is actually worth it and really, really works well. So I love that packaging, that beautiful bottle. And then a few more things. I picked up some of the Huda Beauty lashes. This is the first pair that I've tried from her line, and this is the Lana number 10. And of course, they're not in there because I'm wearing them, but they are really, really dramatic and beautiful. Something about, like, they're just bundled really nicely. They're very thick. Like, the base is very, very thick. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, you know, it took me a minute to kind of get with it because I had never used any lashes that are this thick before, but I love it. Like, you know, I have longer, thicker lashes anyway, so sometimes when I use lashes that say, like, I know this is a stupid I'm not saying like this is a problem by any means to have, but you know, like ones that say like dramatic, or they may look super dramatic on other people, just don't do anything for me. So having some that are super dramatic like this, that actually show up and work with people that have darker features and darker like hair, you know, darker, not, do you feel me? It works really, really well. It just works. So these are beautiful, and I think I'm gonna actually use these for that holiday tutorial as well. So I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of those because they feel really well made. I just can't stress it enough. Check out their gifts. Utilize the sale. Take advantage of the sale for gift giving. Again, the sale's through the 13th through the 19th, and I believe the code is VIB20. I'll put it below, and I'll link to the sale and link to everything that I mentioned, all of those gift sections that I mentioned, everything. So I just can't say enough good things. I keep looking at those little two-faced little, I keep calling them dollhouse looking kids, but those little Paris house kids, they're just beautiful. Get your gifts out of the way right now while you can save some money. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Enjoy this time of year. I love it so much, and I'm just so excited for the holidays. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.